Guys, Midwestern RC. Today we are at the Winthrop Harbor Beach again. I got a bunch of cars today, but for this video we're going to be filming the fire team in the Mojave. Now I just came to test out the Mojave, see if everything is running and fine, and for some reason the ESC I think is acting up, so I don't think I'll get much footage with that. This might just be like the fire team with the paddle tires on it video. The fire team has 250K in the center diff, which is like really tight for sand in the paddles. This thing is just wheeling nonstop, so it should make for some good footage. But yeah, I'm not going to be talking much in this video. Let's just get right into it. All right, so right away, I got the Proline Dumont paddle tires on this thing, full throttle. As you can see, it's kind of crazy. I do have the 20-tooth pinion gear on here, which might be too much for sand, especially with the paddle tires. I mean, this thing's gonna be able to do like full speed wheelies. I'll try to like get a good running start and then give it throttle. I'll show you what happens. So we're gonna ease into it, and full throttle. Yeah, it's just crazy. I think next time I come here, I'm gonna actually downgrade to 100K center diff, which I have a spare. But the sand is forgiving, which is kind of nice. If you have sand available to you and you wanna get into bashing and everything, get yourself some cheap ramps, find the sand, and if you crash, it's just you know, more plush surface to land on. So we'll get a jump right here. I have my girlfriend today. She volunteered to come help me record and film, so super windy. It literally pushes the car when it's in air. Yeah, it's really hard to jump because of all the wind. I guess I'll just have to ease into it. Yeah, it's hard to control. I don't know if it's the sand or the wind or the tires, but we'll just send it. Fuck it. Might break something. Whoa! I should have brought my speedometer because I want to see what this thing can do on the paddle tires. What in the It's a well-placed ramp. Oh, plastic ramp versus heavy RC car, cracked, but it's still usable. Now we'll check the car, make sure that's okay. One of the chassis braces, one of the bolts is coming a little loose. Chassis still seems straight. Luckily enough, I actually put the EXB, you can't really see them, I put the EXB Mojave braces on here. I did not mean to crash that, obviously. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna do a full speed flyby. It is hard to keep the front tires on the ground. Still wants to go airborne. I wonder if it's because it's such a aerodynamic truck, if you will. See how it keeps pitching. It's like about to do a kickflip. I don't know if it's how I have the ramp set up or what. See how it keeps going to the side? All right, we're in LVC for what we were doing out here, being in sand, being full speed up and down, bashing the crap out of this thing. I got some pretty good run time out of it, especially with a 20-tooth pinion and big paddle tires. I always forget to bring my temp gun. I think I'm just gonna buy one literally just for my car so I can start monitoring the temps a little better. As with sand, and especially paddle tires, it's more resistance, you know, so you're gonna have higher motor temps. And I just have the stock Arrma fan and kind of half heat sink on here. It's pretty warm, yeah. So I might have to put better fans and a better heat sink on here. But you guys saw it. This thing can handle some serious abuse. I mean, I crashed into the ramp. I barely ever actually landed the thing. And I got a ton of runtime and a ton of power, mainly because I'm using the high voltage Gens Ace 6S 6800 milliamp advanced lithium polymer battery. Right, we got the fire team now. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on with this thing. All right, there's full throttle. I think the ESC is just glitching, but I'm expecting it to keep giving me issues, so we're just gonna send it while we can. Oh, landed on the side. This thing is not as, how do we say? It's like a sail, the Mojave at least. I think it's just because of the surface area and the body. Once the Mojave goes airborne, it's really hard to control. The fire team, which is a 7th scale, which is just basically a Mojave with Creighton suspension. Mojave's, I tried to hit the brake and it didn't work. The fire team, basically the same thing as Mojave, just longer arms. Now it's giving me the issues again. But if you want a basher, and if you want a 7th scale, and you want something to bash and fly, and is more beginner friendly, I definitely recommend the fire team because it's easier to control in the air. I'm having this glitching issue. I'm pretty sure why. It's a big boat. I'm pretty sure it's because I tried to get this thing to 80 miles an hour on the stock electronics with a 35 tooth spool and a 27 tooth pinion gear. So I think because of that, it messed something up. So I have it back to stock and I'm gonna try to warranty the ESC and cross my fingers. That, or I'll just get like a Max 6 for this thing and call it a day. 7th scale sand bashing, that's a tongue twister. So if I had to pick without the issues, I would bring this one just because it's easier to control in the air. That's if you're in sand or snow that you can do jumps with. If it's just like bashing around and having a good time, I would pick the Mojave on the paddle tires, no doubt. But that's gonna be the 7th scale sand paddle, sand bash, whatever video for the day, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Midwestern RC out.